Hi there, I'm Almightyveg, and this is why you should play Injustice: Gods Among Us. Developed by fighting game legend Ed Boon and his team at NetherRealm Studios, it was first released in April of 2013, and then re-released with an Ultimate Edition later in the year on PlayStation 4. Using the same engine and mechanics as their previous title, Mortal Kombat, the game features a large roster of heroes and villains from the DC universe, and also contains an original story, overseen by the lead writers at DC, which was later continued on in an ongoing comic series. Set in an alternate universe, the story sees Superman establish a new world order after the Joker tricks him into destroying Metropolis, and amongst the victims were his wife Lois and their unborn child. In an attempt to stop him, Batman summons heroes from the mainstream DCU to join his rebellion and stop Superman's regime. The story gained high praise from critics and helped it to win various fighting game awards over the years. Alongside the story mode, Injustice contains the fighting game staples: a ladder mode with different modifiers, including a constantly depleting health bar, to having to rampage through the entire roster on only one life. Minigames and challenges are available for each playable character through the Star Labs menu, and with over 200 to choose from, such modes include dodging lasers as Catwoman's Cat, to a game of archers as the Green Arrow. Playing online gives you various different game modes, such as Survivor, where your health bar carries on from fight to fight, to King of the Hill, where up to 8 players fight out and the winner stays on. The general mechanics are very similar to the recent Mortal Kombat reboot. Utilising the same 2.5D style of modern-day fighting games, Injustice also features multi-level transitions, where most levels have up to 2 to 3 areas, and by using certain attacks, combatants can launch their opponents into the different parts of the level. For example, in Wayne Manor, you can start in the front grounds and then move the fight to the entrance hall and even up onto the roof. Injustice also introduces the Clash and the Trade systems. Clash involves expending some of your super meter to break an opponent's combo and possibly regain some health in the process. Players bet a portion of their meter, and if it's higher than the opponent's bet, they win the clash. The trait system helps to differentiate each character from one another. Green Arrow can use and fire trick arrows. The Flash can slow down time, and Wonder Woman can swap between her lasso for ranged attacks and the sword and shield for close and melee attacks. Object interaction is also a large part of the game, where in each level most of the objects in the stage can be used to damage or hinder your opponent. A coolant pipe can be used to freeze people, a barrel can be thrown and will explode, and a car at the edge of a stage can be leaped upon to help get yourself out of a tight corner. This helps add stage awareness to the fights, as one good barrel throw can completely change the momentum of most battles. The large roster of 30 playable characters vary from the DC staples of Batman, Superman, and the Flash, to fan favourites including Cyborg, Nightwing, and Zatanna. In the months following release, 5 extra characters were released through DLC, and were subsequently all included in the Ultimate Edition. Various skins were also released over the year, featuring alternate universe versions of the characters, such as the Red Sun Superman, Flashpoint Batman, and the Arrow, using motion capture and voiceover work from Stephen Amell from the CW show Arrow. So if you're a fan of the classic comics, or even the new media, it has something for you. Injustice was a staple in fighting game tournaments for a while after release, prominently seen at such competitions as EVO and CEO, although it's been replaced in recent years by Mortal Kombat X. In the weeks before this year's E3, Ed Boon and NetherRealm Studios announced Injustice 2, scheduled for release next year, and featuring a larger roster, bigger stages, and a kind of RPG loot system, which adds stats and cosmetic differences to each character after every match. So, if you're looking for a great and well-balanced fighting game, and enjoy the characters and lore from the DC universe, or even if you're looking for an engaging story and a fighting experience, then Injustice is definitely for you. And with the sequel just around the corner, then it's never been the best time to pick up this gem of beat 'em up. I've been Almightyveg, and this is why I think you should be playing Injustice: Gods Among Us.